Welcome everyone to our third day of the VACAYA cruise. Today we are in St. John, Canada. I started the day very early. We did.
Very early.
We both did. Because I had to clear customs for Canada early in the morning because I'm from Costa Rica, so I'm required to have the visa, the proper documentation, which I had. They had to go through the entire process. I had to be there at 7:30. He went with me, although he didn't have to, but
I got up,
he did.
you know, I wanted to be supportive.
Yes. So we started the day very early, but with, positive. And then we already have our coffee, which
Thank
very
goodness
important.
we needed that coffee.
Yeah, and then a nice breakfast. We met a very nice guy this morning.
Yeah, shout out to Tom from Rhode Island.
Yes.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was very nice. And then we just walk around a little in the ship, see what's going on. And now we're going to get ready to go explore because our previous excursion that we had planned or booked got canceled.
Yeah.
So we're now going to go down here and see if there's maybe something available that we can do during the day.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, because we really want to go. We wanted to go see the Bay of Fundy, which was what our excursion was. But I guess unfortunately, not enough people signed up for that exclusive tour. And then, of course, by the time we found that out, most of the other excursions that we would want to go on were sold out. So we're confident, though, because you know our mantra. Happiness is a lifestyle, and we're gonna go be happy. And St. John, it's something we've never been to.
Yeah, so first time.
Yeah, come along. You get to explore with us and discover St. John. And as always, thanks for watching. All right, so we're making our way to the gangway here in St. John. Ready to get off the ship. Kind of fun not knowing exactly what you're going to do. So if you ever have an excursion that gets canceled on you on a cruise, don't freak out about it. Don't get sad. Just take it as an opportunity to do something new and exciting. Right?
Yep.
That's what we think. What did you find in there, Juan Carlos?
Un sombrero.
Sombrero.
Work.
Stylish and refined. If you look behind us, the Celebrity Summit in all her glory. And one of the cool things that VACAYA has done is they have dressed out the entire ship
with the rainbow colors.
With the rainbow colors, yeah. This is a first for any cruise ship to do this. And VACAYA is really setting a high standard. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, let's take a selfie.
We're gonna do a selfie. Since we're in Canada, I want the ship with the maple leaves on for. Look at that shot.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Very cute little town.
Yeah, so far we're having a great time. We met up with some friends that we've met on the ship, our friend Brian and another couple, and we walked around town for about a half hour. And now we're about to board a trolley. It's going to take us out to the reversing rapids, and then we're going to go explore a market and get some highlights of St. John. So we're super excited about that. Everybody's been so kind and nice. Where are we going, Juan Carlos?
We're going to do a great tour around the city.
Yay! All aboard for the VACAYA tour of St. John's, ladies and gentlemen. Come on board!
Welcome to St. Awesome, St. John, New Brunswick. We call ourselves St. Awesome. And I'm going to convince you for the next hour and a quarter, by the time we're done, hopefully you'll believe me. Now, we were discovered in 1604 by a French explorer, Samuel de Champlain. And he discovered it on Saint Jean Baptiste Day. And that's how we got our name. Now in 1877, St. John suffered a massive, devastating fire. Anybody ever seen Children of a Lesser God? Yeah. They actually filmed some of it up in that school, the Bay of Fundy. So I'm going to show you a picture of the map of the Bay of Fundy. The only important thing about this map is that it's closed in on 3 sides. So every day, twice a day, over 100 billion tons of water flow in and out of the Bay of Fundy. When the tide's out in the bay, the river flows into the bay. But as that 100 billion tons comes into the bay, it actually gets to the point where it cancels out the flow of the St. John River. As the bay continues to rise, it rises enough to actually push the water backwards upstream. So we're going to give you a chance to have a look around here.
We are here in St. John and at the reverse rapids directly behind me. The high tide has come in, so the rapids apparently aren't as aggressive as sometimes they are, but it is quite beautiful here.
Yep.
And what do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, we're having a good time on this tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great tour. I love it.
It's nice to get a view of St. John and some history.
And the weather is just perfect.
Exactly. The weather is beautiful today. All right, we're going to keep looking around. So we just finished our trolley tour here in St. John with Linda and Jody, and they were absolutely amazing. So if you find yourself here in St. John, look for them. Awesome tour. And as our mantra is, happiness is a lifestyle. Yay! So we're here at the Old Market in St. John, and directly behind us is a place called Billy's Seafood. And we just found out from our wonderful tour guide that this place has been here for a very long time, one of the best lobster rolls in town.
We love it.
And the couple that owns it happen to be a gay couple. So that's even better. We're going to go support this business and get a lobster roll.
Hi everybody back home, everybody here.
Everybody around the world.
I'm Frank. Nice to meet you, Billy.
That looks beautiful.
It is.
So we just finished our lobster roll and lobster here at Billy's Seafood, and wow, what a treat. Billy came out himself, the owner, to say hello to all of us.
That was awesome.
And the fact that this is a locally owned business and he's a gay man, him and his partner own this restaurant. What a treat. The food was
Amazing.
yeah, we would have showed you us eating and a little more about it, but unfortunately we were sitting outside and there was a truck that was pumping out something from the street, so it was very loud and it just would not have been pleasant. So we're just telling you about it. But if you ever find yourself up here in St. John, New Brunswick, check out Billy's Seafood and get the lobster roll or the full lobster,
Yep.
our recommendation, and tell Billy we sent you. Well, Juan Carlos, check this theater out behind us. It's quite the marquee, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. We're gonna go inside and check it out. Apparently it's quite historic, and we can go in and look at it.
Originally built in 1913, the Imperial Theatre was a vaudeville theater originally, so that's like magicians, variety acts.
Oh my God, there's Fanny Bryce right there. She's right there.
That sort of style of show, though, kind of fell out of favor by the late 1920s, so it became a cinema, playing silent movies first, and then later movies with sound. A movie theater of this size really couldn't cut it, though, uptown, especially there were two other movie theaters in the uptown area. So it became it was actually bought by two American sisters from Georgia, the Davis sisters, who bought it out and turned it into a Pentecostal church, which it operated as for about 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was the Pentecostal Full Gospel Assembly. Then it became a bit derelict and fell into a disrepair in the late 80s and stuff. So they started auctioning off various artifacts and stuff from around the building, which drew the attention of a local community member who thought it was a real shame that the building had fallen into the shape that it was in, and he put a $1 down payment on the building, promising that within 1 year he'd have raised $1 million to buy the building. He was able to do that with what is called the VACAYA project. They gathered together $1 million from local donations and stuff and bought the building. Then, following the next 7 years until 1994, they had the place fully restored for about $12 million, and that with help from all three levels of government and tons of local donations, to the shape it's in now. And since then, we've operated as a roadhouse-style theater. We don't have a dedicated troupe or anything, but we bring in tons of shows throughout the year. We have 160 curtains roughly a year.
The fabric on the chairs and on the doors, that's a big part of the acoustics.
Oh, right.
So the way that works, it has really good sound absorption quality, so that if they were doing a sound check and the theater was empty, there was no one in the auditorium, the sound quality would be nearly the same as
Similar
if it were filled
to
with people.
Oh, wonderful.
That's
Yes.
if it was
That's a
full,
great
yeah,
exactly.
which just helps them balance it
Which is
better.
a really great part of the design. We're very fortunate to have such good acoustics.
What a treat to be in here.
I'd rather be blue, thinking of you. I'd rather be blue over you. It's okay. Nice.
So we're here standing on the wings of the Imperial Theatre. I mean, look, hello. What a nice treat. And the young man, Andrew. It was great. We had a good time.
You're enthusiasts,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. Great.
Very cool. And we are now in St. John's City Market, which is the oldest city market in the entire country of Canada.
Yep.
And this place has been operating obviously a very long time. Super excited to tour through here and show you a little bit about this great treasure here up in New Brunswick, St. John, Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are going to find some
What are we getting?
maple fudge and maple syrup and maple candies.
Lots of maple. It's a big must while we're here in Canada,
Yeah.
folks. All right, here we go. You know, there's just something about walking through places like this and seeing all of the local wares and the people that take pride in whatever it is that they are selling, whether it's produce or t-shirts or maybe maple syrup or maybe a homemade soap. But if you find yourself really in towns all over the world, you'll find little markets like this, and we always highly recommend that you get out and check them out. And it's a great place to buy a souvenir because you're supporting the local community. And we are at Slocum and Ferris, and we're picking up some maple syrup, which was on our bucket list, because when you're in Canada, this is one of the things you should bring back because it's pure, tasty, yummy. He was nice enough to give us a sample, and let me tell you, it's pretty darn good. So we're taking it back to the States and to Costa Rica. So we are walking back. We just left the city market, picked up some amazing maple syrup, which we're excited about. Brian picked up some, what'd you get?
Maple butter.
Maple butter, yummy, yummy. What an amazing day we've had, right? I mean, we got to see so much and really had no plan when we got off the ship.
No.
That's what
It's
makes
the way
this
to
great.
travel.
It is a way to travel. And that makes me happy. And it goes along with our mantra,
Happiness
is a lifestyle. And just up the street from the port is Barber's General Store. And we went inside, we'll show you around in there a little bit, but this place is over 100 years old. And I love that they kept sort of the antiquities in there. So it's, yeah, it's very cool. So just stop in there. They got some cute stuff too. We're gonna try some maple fudge. Most all mine.
I'm gonna get you some spin.
Oh my goodness.
I thought Jill was sharing.
No, I want you to have your own.
Thank you.
You get your own experience.
Yes, you have to savor.
Because Donna is hooking us up.
Yes, she is. Thank you, Donna.
This is,
You're welcome. Scrooge and Marley. Tell me what you think.
what do you think?
I like it.
Very delicious and creamy.
And Brian?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah?
It's not. It doesn't taste too
Juan
sweet.
Carlos?
You
No,
don't
it's
think
perfect.
so?
Yeah, it's.
No, it doesn't
I
taste
love it.
overpowering in
I
sweetness.
find-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's sweeter. This is chocolate peanut butter.
We're gonna get the maple
Okay.
fudge. Yep. Done deal. We are in the glass elevator. Not quite like the Willy Wonka glass elevator, but it's a glass elevator. Come on in!
Hi.
Hi. We're just vlogging. Don't mind us.
Thank you for having us.
Still continue our day. We're now sailing away, as we said, from St. John.
Yeah,
And we just came back from the 80s party.
it was fun.
Yeah? Did you have a good time?
Mhm.
You know, that party, they seem like we've done several of those on many of the gay cruises. As a matter of fact, that's the party I met you at.
Yeah.
Little known fact. So yeah, we had a good time at that party. We're now going to go, what are we going to go do? I almost forgot.
See Leslie Jordan.
We are. Leslie Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. He's on board in the theater doing 2 shows, so we're going to go check him out. We're going to take you along with us. Hopefully we'll be able to get you a little bit of footage of Leslie Jordan on stage, and then we're going to have some dinner. So as always, thanks for watching. We've had an amazing day.
We did.
Happiness
Is a lifestyle.
Yes. Yes, it is, folks.
Welcome to my show. It's called Leslie Jordan Exposed. It was originally called Leslie Jordan Naked, but there was an incident. Here's the story of my life. I've waited 20, 30 years as an actor for that part. My ship is about to come into Hollywood, and where am I? Out at Whiskey Pete's, gambling with this red-headed cowboy that I picked up down on Santa Monica Boulevard. My accountant used to love to say, you can always tell when Mr. Jordan's working. There ain't a boy on the boulevard don't have on brand new tennis shoes. But I'm out there gambling at Whiskey Pete's with that old red-headed cowboy. My manager called and said, where are you? I said, out of town. He said, well, you need to get in town, because I got an audition for you for this Will and Grace.
All right, everyone, so we are doing our wrap-up video from Bar Harbor, Maine, but for yesterday's video. So anyway, we had an amazing day in
St. John, Canada.
Yes, exactly. And as we said earlier in the video, our days didn't start out as we had planned. Our tour excursion had got canceled on us, but again, with our mantra, happiness is a lifestyle, there's no reason that we couldn't just get out and explore.
Yeah.
And we did. We met up with a couple friends that we had met on the ship. And what an incredible day we had.
We had an incredible, beautiful day.
I just want to give a huge shout out to the tour operator. Jody, if you're watching this, as well as Linda, you two were amazing. We had the best time with you. And the entire town of St. John was nothing but friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere we went.
We were beautiful, very, very accepting. Thank you for celebrating us. Thank you for opening your doors.
Exactly. And they rolled out the rainbow carpet for sure. They had just celebrated their Pride a week before, and as we went around town, there was still rainbows everywhere. Everybody was friendly. It was amazing.
The theater with the rainbow.
Yeah, it was. The marquee was awesome, yeah. And the fact that we got to do a private tour of that theater, just, I mean, hello, it was awesome. Yeah. So then we got back on the ship. We had a great meal. We saw Leslie Jordan. He's hysterical, yeah. So funny. And
then we had the 80s party. That was fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Dressing a little like 80s rock.
Little rock and roll. Yeah. I was a little MTV. And then late night we threw on some kilts. Yeah. We didn't do any footage of it because we had to go inside. The weather was a little rough last night, so they moved the party inside, and it was pretty dark, so it wasn't easy to film in there. But that was a great night.
Yeah.
So overall, we had a great day, and as always, we really appreciate you guys watching so much. And if you haven't done so yet, what do they need to do?
Please hit the button down below and subscribe.
Absolutely. It's so easy. Just subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, you'll get notifications whenever we upload a new video. And we're having a great time here on VACAYA. And stay tuned for the next day in Bar Harbor, Maine, which is actually where we are now, but you get to see that tomorrow. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.